Hello. Hello, good day, good evening, all the times. Nox, GG on first, hi, hope you're doing well today. There are some other, okay, we do have, Colette just went live a few minutes ago. She's going to be doing some keyboard mouse Noita. Eddie is currently live. I believe it is still working on Factorio. I'm actually going to be joining in the Async or Swim VC in a little bit. Right now, I don't have any checks. But if any checks come through, Eddie is trying to get towards checks. So if Eddie ends up sending out something that lets me go get checks, then I'll switch over. We'll pause Noita for a bit, and we'll go get our checks. We'll see if that actually happens. I haven't exactly had very many checks come over to me recently. But that's okay. Yeah. See, I think we'll go ahead and kind of get into it. In Noita, I'm just kind of going to be working on grinding more spells and stuff, so kind of getting my stats higher. I'm a little conflicted on which thing I want to go for in Noita. So, I don't know. Maybe I have everything I need, maybe I don't. We're just gonna keep getting stats higher for a bit, though. You know. I want to explore some of the things. I think there's stuff that I can do without ending a run that I want to explore in this run. So there's a handful of stuff. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and join the other VC now, and then we'll get going.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Hello. Oh boy.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Hopefully one of the items I am shortly to send out will be for you.
I'm so excited. I don't even know what I need at this point, but I'm excited for anything. Yeah. All the items, we need them. I should probably actually open the pop tracker or something for Ty, so that I know what the I could actually go hint things for the games.
Right.
I just don't feel like there's any point in hinting them until we're at the halfway point. I'm not in any actual rush, you know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, we got all done, right? We got all done. So, May, I think Beaver's just verbally dabbed on you. I could be wrong, but it's my read on the situation. But hello, welcome back from the ends, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out through to the end of them as always. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Send out some more checks. Let's see if any of these lead in to any checks. That one does. Go ahead and run it. That one does. 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 Okay, cool.
So what in Factorio? What? I guess how exactly does the randomizer work for Factorio? Like, so I don't even know what Factorio. Like, I know that your goal is usually like to what, go to space or something like that.
It is very difficult to understand you. I think there might be some audio in the background. I'm not sure. Just like another voice is coming through your mic, I think.
Oh.
Sorry. You were asking what the goal is, though? You can hear the work normally?
Sorry, I was trying to fix whatever's going on. But hopefully better.
Yeah, that seems better now. Maybe I'm just hearing voices. It could be that the Factorio was getting to me. So the typical goal of Factorio. Well, so when Factorio 1.0 released, which it received like constant updates, but like the actual goal never changed like after 1.0, until the DLC, which also saw the release of 2.0. But basically the goal was, and it is what the goal for AP is, because the DLC is not in AP yet, is to launch a rocket into space. You're not on that rocket. But you can put satellites on that rocket and you can collect data, using those satellites. And there's actually another science pack that you can you get as a result of sending those rockets into space. Like rockets that have been like kitted with with the satellites.
Alright.
But so AP lets you have a goal of either sending a satellite to space or sending a rocket to space. But most of the gameplay was like basically building up an industrial complex substantial enough to like power all the machines necessary to produce everything necessary to like, build and launch a rocket. And multiple rockets and satellites on those rockets later, right? So that was the goal as of like, pre pre-Space Age DLC. And as the name might imply, Space Age DLC involves going to space.
I see. That one through. I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, that's fair. Most people don't see it coming. Most people also don't know what Factorio is, though, to be fair. Yeah, so the way that Space Age works is, you build what's called a space platform. You basically put a whole bunch of platform pieces up into space, launching them on rockets, you then like assemble a space platform that you then fly through space on, grabbing asteroids along the way,
Mm-hmm.
In order to keep your space platform flying. And you basically are hopscotching from one planet to the next planet, all the while remotely maintaining your factories on each of these planets. And the idea being that you're trying to get home by, jumping between each of these planets. Like, that's the story, if you believe that the factory actually does happen. I mean, that's basically the whole story, though, is that you crash landed and you're trying to get home, and you will commit mass industrial complex in order to do it.
I will ruin this planet. I do not care about it.
I would pollute so many planets to see my family again. But yeah, that's the gist of it.
I guess that's better than like the kind of similar resource mining games that I have played, where it's like Total Annihilation or Supreme Commander, where it's, I will decimate this land to go kill. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I never really thought of Supreme Commander as a resource collection game. I mean, I guess it is technically, but like definitely not in the same way as Factorio, in the sense that like Supreme Commander, it's like all filtered down to, well, you got mass and you got energy, right? You extract mass and you make energy and you let the machines handle the rest. Whereas in Factorio, it's like, fuck, we got coal, we got iron, we got stone, we got copper, we got water, we got wood, we got uranium, we got oil, we got heavy oil, or we got crude oil, we got heavy oil, we got light oil, we got petroleum, we got sulfur, we got sulfuric acid, we've got fish. I mean, does fucking Supreme Commander have fish?
well, no, we killed them.
This is true. This is true. To make more robots.
Yes.
Did you ever enjoy Planetary Annihilation? Did you ever play Planetary Annihilation?
We did ever play what?
Planetary Annihilation.
Planetary Annihilation.
Oh, you said Total Annihilation. Yeah, so have you heard of Planetary Annihilation? Let me back up, I guess.
No, hold on. One moment. The answer's no, but now I'm looking into it.
So don't look into it too much, because you'll just mostly probably be disappointed. Unfortunately. But basically, it is a spiritual successor to Supreme Commander. Where the goal is like planet scale Supreme Commander, where you're actually or really solar system scale Supreme Commander, where you're managing Supreme Commander bases on multiple planets, and you know how you have experimentals in Supreme Commander, right? Like the ultimate experimental in Planetary Annihilation is building rockets on asteroids and moons to drive them into each other.
Listen, I don't know. This looks great. This sounds great.
It does sound great. It does, doesn't it? It sounds like everything you could want out of an RTS, doesn't it?
I mean, look. They took Total Annihilation, they went farther to Supreme Commander. They took Supreme Commander, which, honestly, I don't think Supreme Commander was all that much better than Total Annihilation, but that's okay. And then they went Planetary Annihilation. That's gotta be an improvement. They must have gone back to their roots and figured out what they lost in Supreme Commander. Surely it's better. Surely it was a perfect game.
I wish I could tell you that it was dwarf. I do.
You
I
can
wish that I could tell
lie.
you that it was.
You know the original version's apparently not even for sale anymore. The original one was apparently removed from Steam.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Although I guess that's because the only version is some like DLC added version, like where it's baked in or something, and that is supposedly on a permanent 90% discount, is what this says. Interesting.
Yeah.
Was it really that bad? Is it permanent 90% discount bad?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's.
Yeah, it was really tragic, frankly.
I'm just gonna go back to modded Total Annihilation. You know, I never needed to leave.
So what don't you like about Supreme Commander? Or what didn't you like about Supreme Commander?
I don't actually remember because it's been a while, but I do remember aspects of it that I just felt like there were things that I liked about. I think there was some scale stuff. I think part of it was they put too much into the commanders. Like in Total Annihilation, your commanders are important, but they also were kind of just like a unit. Whereas in Supreme Commander, it was like a very, very important unit.
Yes. And I mean, it didn't help that the default playstyle, or not playstyle, but play mode, game mode, was assassination.
Yeah.
Which made them the win con, right?
Yeah, my friends and I definitely played Total Elimination or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And definitely for a while, my group's whole thing was to just build a basic builder bot as soon as you could and send your commander and self-destruct in their base. Because it was such a great strategy.
Yeah, totally. So, me, my brother, and my uncle, which is who I played the most with, and a couple of my uncle's friends. And a couple of my brother's friends, to be fair.
Tiger, we're talking about...
I didn't have friends who were cool enough.
We're talking about Total Annihilation, Supreme Commander, and a game I had not heard of for some reason called Planetary Annihilation. Each of these games being a spiritual successor by the same devs to a previous one.
Was Planetary Annihilation?
Yeah, I looked it up. It was the same people, yeah.
That's so sad. I forgot that it was by the same people.
I kind of feel like they figured out one game and then just kept trying to essentially remake it. Is kind of the tale that's being told through these.
It's true. And tragically, just not quite anymore. But yeah, we mostly played Assassination. And Assassination has its own, trappings, right?
Yeah.
It's not, use your commander as a nuke trappings, but instead, the exact inverse of that operation, right? Where it's, once you don't really need your commander to,
you try and hide them.
Build any... just, send them to the corner. You can go in the corner, whatever, if there's water... There's a big fucking ocean, just start walking. Find an unlikely, statistically unlikely spot of the map to hide on. Which, stopped being a thing that, we all agreed to just not do that, because what it would devolve into, invariably, was, just a submarine hunt, right? Because, one person would win, actually win, right? And there was just the Supreme Commander left, right? Just the Commander sitting somewhere in the water. And it was like, alright, cool. We go up and get a snack, and like, you know, just hang out while you spend 45 minutes trying to finish the game.
Yeah, that definitely happened in our games too, because inevitably one of us figured out that you could just send a construction bot to all corners of the map, and since you had to kill every unit, like, yeah, it was simply. We had one large game though with like 4 or 5 people playing, and the person that nuked someone didn't notice that the person wasn't actually fully dead. So,
oh no!
So they made a comeback.
No, that's very good. Yeah, like I really think it could have used a more like moderate in between mode. Like I think wasn't the only other game mode, like the only other standard game mode other than those two was like timed or something. It was like score based, like whoever had the most score at the end of the timer, which is like
think
the
there
most
was one like that.
possible.
I don't think I ever played it once. Like,
yeah, same. Like, just because like it's like, you know, same thing as like I don't know if you ever really got into like Civilization at all, but like a score victory was like the most consolation prize feeling victory you could have, right? It's like, well, you weren't able to like actually win, but like, you know, when you tally up on a completely arbitrary scale everything that everyone did, you did the most stuff, you know, according to like some hidden metric.
Yeah, I think that's why like the group that I played with didn't end up ever doing that, is because like it just encouraged you to find some weird way to build your score as opposed to like anything that any of us enjoyed doing.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
Tiger GG 3 stream streak. Okay, what I'm hearing is we need to find like 4 people and all play either Total Annihilation or Supreme Commander. Get this all working.
That would be fantastic, actually. That would be fantastic. So I do have a you know, what's the word? What's the word when you have to admit something? Admission? Not really. Anyways, I actually started with Supreme Commander. So, I actually think I touched Total Annihilation like maybe twice. So if we were to do Total Annihilation, it would be sufficiently first time for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same, basically the same thing.
Yeah. Is the economy substantially different? Like that was the main thing that I like how Supreme Commander 2 has like not even entered this conversation.
I forgot. So like when Supreme Commander 2 came out, it was around the time that like my friend group had kind of stopped. Like we'd moved on to other things at this point.
Yeah.
And I know that we owned it, and I think we played 1 game of it, and I don't think we played a second game of it. And I don't remember if it's because we thought it was bad, or if like we just were like, it wasn't worth getting back into playing this. Like I don't remember.
So the reason I thought of it was because of what I was going to ask about Total Annihilation. So before I say the thing about if this may jog your memory, actually, what was the economy like in Total Annihilation? Was it basically Supreme Commander style, or was it like substantially different?
Yeah, they were mostly the same. Like, now when you say
Like rate
economy, you mean
based?
like the resource management and getting materials and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty much
Like
the
having
same.
rates of production that determine like the speed that you produce things compared to like lump sum cost mechanics that
Yeah.
most other RTSs had.
Yeah, it was very similar. Like Supreme Commander was not drastically different. And I know that
Right.
like Total Annihilation had a pretty large modding community. Um and we largely played modded, like custom maps and stuff that were significantly larger than the base game maps.
Yes.
And
Yes.
a lot of them would be like giant demolished city map, which you did have standard metal deposits, but also you could just absorb all of these structures for fast metal,
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that kind of like made early game go by a little faster and stuff.
Right, right, right. So that was for me the biggest disappointment about Supreme Commander 2 and why it just felt like a completely different game.
Oh, did they like drastically change that?
They basically swapped to like the more typical RTS formula.
Oh, interesting.
You collected stuff at a rate still, but you just pay a cost to build things instead of like actually having to manage rates of consumption, like as you build things, and having surpluses made things go faster, right?
Yeah.
It was you paid a cost and then you could like pay like you basically had to build buildings that for a given thing, like it basically discretized the whole thing. Um, Instead of continuous rates everywhere, the only continuous rates were your collection. All of the costs were discrete. And the only place that continuous cost remained was in time to build. And so, like, you could, like, experimentals had a notable mechanic called half baked, where you could basically just say, it's good enough, and, like, send it out, like, half built. And it would basically have half the HP. Same cost, but you get it in, like, half the time. It was interesting. It had some interesting ideas, but it definitely didn't feel like a sequel.
The thing that made it like more like different from the other stuff around, they kind of got rid of. So,
exactly. Yeah.
Tiger, you don't want to attract worms. You just have to, walk without rhythm. You know?
Tiger, would you watch your stream if you was a worm?
What?
Surely you're familiar with this meme.
But I didn't hear what you said.
I said, Tiger, would you watch Dwarf's stream if he were a worm?
Oh, the worm. Yes, okay. That's a good question. Good question. What if at a press of a button the dwarf tuber became a worm?
Watch me if I was a worm.
That's what Eddie was saying. Would we watch?
Yeah.
No.
Questions. Much to think about. Dwarf, I just realized is a song came on my playlist. I have a bunch of songs I can send you for your Something's Gotta Change playlist.
Yay!
Have I introduced you to any Protest the Hero?
I don't think so. I certainly don't think it was on the stuff you put in the other playlist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to go through and find the specific tracks, but just like their MO matches very much.
Excellent.
So actually wait, that doesn't work. Hold on.
I'm really happy with my current attack wand. It's very rude to people.
Oh, that's very rude.
Yeah.
That's Are we randomly quoting movies today? Are we guessing what the movie is? We can.
Yeah.
I don't think that was. I wasn't doing that intentionally.
I'm terrible at movie quoting because I haven't really watched, like, I don't know, growing up my dad liked to watch a lot of movies, so I've watched a lot of movies incidentally, but literally since living on my own, I've watched almost no movies, like nothing.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah. I don't have, like, for me, the way I've tried to explain it before. Wait, hold on. Why does nothing have power? What the fuck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, I just severed, like, the power to half of my battery. That's good. Anything you were, I'm just tired. So tired of sleep. Valid. Yeah, I don't. It's not patience so much as, like, you know, like, I have this tendency to treat films as, like, puzzles. And so, I feel like most of the time, like, there's not a lot of movies that actually function well as a puzzle, right? Like, there are certain genres that do, but, like, generally, I feel like there are fewer movies that do. I don't know. I think it's just like it's not interactive enough for me.
No. Started getting an aura migraine as soon as you got to work? Oh no.
No.
Oof.
I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're able to, head it off, but I hate that you had to deal with that.
Yeah, That's no good.
So far, I've been extremely underwhelmed by the things they've sent out.
Surely you're gonna send me my last tie levels that I'm missing, and
Yeah.
Doom. I'm still missing the level. Like, there's one hinted thing in my Doom world for Minish, but I don't have access to the level it's in. What the hell was that? Wait, do you? I don't remember that attack. Interesting.
Keep from getting tangled, I just haven't been able to brain today, so I'm free-associating everything. Free association's fun. Okay. That is valid. That's too big. Give me something that's the right size. So I can... There we go. I guess I can run it the other way. Wait. Fuck, I did this wrong. God damn it. Sad. Oh. Actually, when you take out one structure that is providing power to like 3 different legs of your factory, it's not just the worst.
Did those factories even really need power?
You know what? You're right. They should learn to be part of it.
Yeah, they need to be some self-sufficient factories. Can't be out here giving the factories power. Goodness gracious.
Work for it.
Yeah, they gotta work for that power.
Factory handouts I never.
Can't believe you would just give them power. Like, some sort of power-giving communist, basically. Terrible. Terrible.
Power giving communist is wild. You see, I'm trying to imagine a circumstance where that would be said, meaning like power as in like political power, right? Like, and I'm just like more absurd things have happened, and I'm sure will continue to happen, but pipeline overextended. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess we gotta build pump. Wait, hold on, wait a second. Oh no. Oh, I don't have pumps. Oh god. It's fine. I'll just build another pump.
You see, if those pipelines had been self-sufficient, they wouldn't have overextended. That was their problem all along.
I mean, did you consider that maybe they overextended because they were, like, so focused on trying to be self-sufficient? Makes you think? Makes you think?
No, that doesn't check out.
It doesn't make you think?
No.
I, for one, have never thought.
That sounds nice. That sounds great.
Doesn't it, though?
Ooh. Stronger
that's
levitation or faster levitation? Like, technically, faster levitation works out to being more like levitation.
This is true.
But also, I feel like being able to just tap and float in the air for longer periods of time might be, like...
More useful.
Yeah.
Like, I've never actually taken faster levitation because I feel like it would be more, like, it would annoy me more.
Yeah. I like faster levitation early game because, like...
Yeah.
It's very helpful early game since, again, it is effectively doing more for your levitation than just stronger levitation is. But at this point, like, I don't actually need faster levitation.
Right, like, that's the thing, is, like, I don't really use my levitation basically ever.
Yeah.
Like, I use it for very precise movements, which is why I don't actually want it to be faster, because then I'm less precise with it, right? Thank you for the coolant refresh and the servo maintenance there. I will do those now.
Well, Canis, hello. I'm watching. I have opened. I have pet channels at the ready. And I am preemptively drinking the rest of my orange cream water.
Paying the dues.
This is Ichi, right? Am I learning the cat names correctly? Is this Ichi biting a tail?
Oh, probably. Probably. He does do that.
That's so cute. God, self-tail toy! It's such a good video. Yes, Tiger, Canis just posted a video in the Pets channel. It's very cute.
Yes.
I have had a cat in the past that would, like, you could do the same thing, like, play with the tail with it, and it would go for that.
Mm-hmm.
Most cats I've had will not.
Yeah. Ichiban is such a good boy. He has been babied like ever since he was a very small kitten, and so he is overwhelmingly sociable.
These offerings are by no means required, but I absolutely appreciate them. This is great. Ow, please don't attack me. Applied for security clearance, excellent.
They don't make it out anymore.
Tiger, I did just realize, I don't know if it was intentional or not. The pictures the most recent video was posted in Dwarf Home. And I think you joined Eddie Court because Eddie's bot responded first.
Oh no.
That being said, there are a lot of very good pet pictures in Eddie Court as well. Like,
It's true.
both places have lots of good pet pictures.
It's true. Well, welcome to the Discord. So sorry that you may have mildly gotten bamboozled joining it.
Oh. I am regretting this. Okay, this is too fast. Too fast.
Too fast, too quick.
Why is this
Applying for security clearance in another nation.
Hello, Deadly. Yes, we will do treats in a little bit. I gotta figure out what I fucked up. I fucked something up. I don't
Classic.
know. Does that matter? What? Hold on. What is going on? Inexplicably, my teleport one has started running out of mana, even though it wasn't running out of mana earlier.
Have you incidentally introduced a modifier that doesn't actually do anything?
See, that's what I'm like, what could have possibly happened here? Why?
Because I will sometimes incidentally use my teleport one as, like, storage. For things that I know won't, like, actually affect its ability to teleport, but they do, like, you know, end up costing mana, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
changed anything.
I suspect you should be able to just, read the wand and determine if that's the case.
The only thing I can think of that I've changed is getting stronger levitation. If stronger levitation somehow secretly fucks with my mana or use something, I swear to God.
That would be wild.
I'm so confused.
Like, the hidden, text in the contract that you not only don't read, but don't even get to read, is that it increases mana usage on all spells by, 1.
Yeah.
Or, a half.
I'm like, wait a moment, hold on. Yeah, I didn't get anything else that should change anything. Unless critical hits plus also maybe affects something. I did get critical hits plus. I'm just looking at all the perks I got, in this area.
Yeah.
Tiger, that's a very good picture.
Oh, I must go look now. That is a very good one.
Taking more pics and vids. Excellent. More treats and attention. I mean, anything for more. Honestly, people posting more pet pics also makes me want like the morning brush videos I was doing was because I was like, you know what, I can share the brushies. I feel like it's a vicious cycle, but where vicious is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
I could use a word other than vicious, but no.
Nah.
Vicious is already there.
It's true. I love when people who I don't know randomly add me in, very large public servers where I have not posted a single thing. And it's, the only mutual server that we share.
Surely it's not
compromised.
It's definitely not a compromised account.
No. That can't be right. I sent a stick a little dim sum. That's gotta be worth something.
It's gotta be worth something. It's a whole stick.
Little video game. It's a whole stick. It's even an item. It says it in parentheses. Stick. Item. As opposed to stick action. Alright, but I have done all the automating necessary to do all of the checks that I currently have access to, and all it did was take me literally all day. I'm finishing my 9th hour in Factorio.
Excellent.
And I've probably sent out 2 dozen checks total at most.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. I need to find better games to run Archi. Dingy to Klungo's Trust Fund. Cool. Small key to Forest Temple is cool. Not really strictly necessary, but
might be.
I was actually like hanging out in this guy's stream earlier, and I happen to know she needs one item for go.
And that one item turned out to be that key.
It is a key, but no, it is not that key.
But maybe it is. Oh wow, no wand tinkering. I'm sure that won't override tinker everywhere. Surely the game wouldn't do like a rude thing if I picked that up.
Surely 0 times infinity is not 0. Noita would know better.
I finally found long distance cast. Oh. Long distance
thank
cast,
God.
my beloved.
I was about to ask something that was gonna come off as very insensitive.
Okay, I have to know now.
Because the reason it would is because I can test it in my current world, but you can't because you like just found long distance cast. Which I was gonna ask is like, I wonder if you stack 2 long distance casts on top of each other. If it's like an extra long distance cast.
I do know the answer to that for what it's worth. I don't know if you've tested it yet, or if you want the answer.
I haven't. I do have 2. And I will test it, but I don't mind hearing the answer.
They do work. I have done that as part of teleport before because I thought it was funny.
I see.
I've also had it so that like it goes like long distance cast, teleport, like a Nala teleport, and then another long distance cast, so that every other one is farther.
Yeah. I thought about I tried to make it work. I may go back and try to make it work again now that I have like more spells that I can do weird things with. But I feel like there's something with like long distance cast return Noah. You know what I mean? Because it's like you know, Noah teleport, but it lets you actually get through small walls.
Yeah.
But when I was workshopping it the last time I was attempting to workshop it, I was never able to get it to like actually, you know, kind of click the way that I wanted it to. But I think I probably just didn't have enough kit. Or return maybe just... Oh no, I think I remember it was like, I didn't actually gain speed. Like, I didn't actually accelerate. That could have been I wasn't casting it fast enough. Though I could also see, like, return the way it works not gaining velocity the same way that, like, a teleport bolt does.
Yeah,
Which is also, like, doesn't make sense that it would gain velocity either, but... Sorry, you were saying?
I was just gonna say, I'm not sure because I haven't messed with return enough, but I'm not sure if there's a way to get returns of, like, conclusion part to happen faster. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if that part never, like, happens faster, I feel like it's gonna perpetually never, like, work right.
Right. Yeah. Classic. Oh man, it snooze the ads, no! So I can finish sending out these checks and swap to Noita on the ad break. But now the ad break is happening and I'm still sending out checks. This is tragic. I'll see you all back here in about 3 minutes, where we will sadly still be playing Factorio, but then we'll talk to Noita after, so, you know. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate it. I hope that you are having an excellent time zone. Get a snack, get a beverage, all that good stuff. And we'll swap over to Noita for probably a couple of hours. I'm like just so sick of Factorio and like doing checks that I wanna play silly wizard game.
Eddie and hating the game it's playing. Name a more perfect.
Listen.
I jest.
I mean, you're not totally wrong. There are games I enjoy playing.
There are games I like, I swear. Oh my god, I finally found linear arc.
Nice. It's all coming together. Don't let meta hear you, Eddie. So I don't actually hate Factorio. It's that Factorio Rando has a unique ability to be overwhelmingly rude. And the past like 4 or 5 times I have done it, it has managed to be overwhelmingly rude. So, I give it a roll and refresh survey.
Never fills me with confidence. When I start a new run and the world is shaking. Like, what blew up? Why am I here? Can I just transfer to another game? All great questions.
The answer to all of them is either silence or no. Oh no. What's that now? Don't check the time. What the fuck? It's 6 a.m. 5 a.m. Go to bed. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Why are you awake? Go to bed.
Maybe he did go to bed. Maybe this is second awake.
Is this second awake survey? I'm in bed? Okay, fall asleep.
Fall asleep on command, damn it.
Welcome back to that, everyone. Just sat here staring at the screen the whole time. Well, these don't have the speed modules. No wonder it's going so slow. You gotta give them some speed. That should help. And also cause more pollution. I was busy playing a game, Blueprints, and I lost track of time. I see. I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. What is the poll looking like that I put up in my Discord? What game am I playing? I don't think it's gonna be Blueprints. I don't think it's winning. Oh yeah, it actually is winning. Just kidding.
Yeah, I found out yesterday that Ender person it's been in chat like a bit, and that Torny made some emotes for and stuff. He apparently was a beta tester for Blueprints.
Wild.
Yeah.
See, it looks like currently the vote is at 6 votes for Blueprints, 5 votes for Disco Elysium, 3 votes for Talos Principle Duo, and 2 votes for Chance of Sinar. I love when I am logically required to send ice traps to Phoenix. Very good.
It's kind of like a blessing when you get to send ice traps to Phoenix. Like,
It's good luck. It's a good luck charm. Not for Phoenix, of course. But for you.
where is this? Where is what? Sending ice traps to Phoenix? It's async or swim.
Where is this ET core? What? Oh, the poll?
The poll is an
No,
edit.
yeah. It's in program.
Anything besides acid and plasma go through. I mean, a lot of things go through metal. Even Eddie, are you okay with a minor like interaction spoiler that I discovered at one point? But I'm not sure if you've just. I don't think you've noticed it. Maybe you've noticed it.
Oh, me? Or...
Yes, you.
Uh...
I know Tiger doesn't care, so.
There, Yeah, sure, go for it.
So, as you would expect if you're familiar with falling sand games, a lot of the metals, like the steel and stuff, do interact with stuff like water, and
Yeah.
will very slowly, like if you go back to areas you've been in stuff, you'll see that they've been rusting. Well, rusted metal is very weak.
True.
So, in theory, if you're very patient, you can technically get through a lot of metal with very basic things and some water. Probably, I have zero idea what the rate is of this. All I know is that I've witnessed, because of like chatting and standing in like Hisi base, I've witnessed areas get very rusty over time, and been able to like break through them. I was like, this is fascinating. This would be the worst way. Oh no.
It's true. Yeah, that was how early on I started trying to get through the like bunkers that are underwater over by the lake. Was just because flowing water is actually even better. Like if you have flowing water and you shoot something into metal, it doesn't even actually need to rust, but you don't have to have anything near as powerful to actually break the metal, if you have flowing water over it. Yeah.
That's pretty good. In the future, I'm gonna have to flowing water my way through things.
Like thermal shock. If that's the name for the actual life phenomenon that makes flowing water over things make it easier to break them, then yes. I agree. Sure, perfectly good pirate fish. That one? Oh, yes. Yeah. So they should at least try to fix my sleep schedule. Good night, or maybe not. We'll see. Good night, or maybe not, Bear. I hope you rest well.
Yeah, night-night Canis, night-night Bear.
Yeah, sleep well, Sword Bear. Sleep well, Bear. Thanks for hanging out, both of you. Appreciate it, as always.
I think when I get down to the end of this section, I'm going to take a short break, possibly make a backup, and then maybe go kill a meatball. Because I've never killed a meatball, and I'm terrified of the meatball.
The meatball is scary. The meatball is scary.
I've avoided so much meat. There's literally one thing, one thing that I've done in meat that I've done a few times, but it's still terrifying. But like,
I'm fascinated because I feel like I went all through meat and I didn't find anything that seemed like reproducible. I need to go back and explore more. But my strategy for meatball is like
I'm pretty sure you rapid fire golden it. I feel like is what you did. But
no, actually, no.
No.
I used my like heat-seeking matter-eating one.
Oh,
just, like,
and you know what? I don't know how that boss works, but I do remember Queen actually commenting that it was interesting that you were using Matter Eater, which makes me wonder, because there's some other things in me. You have had Matter Eater on your attack wand for a while, and I'm wondering if that affects some other stuff going on, because you're essentially not hitting like matter there. You're avoiding hitting the matter. Which is interesting.
Yeah. I don't love the implication there.
I mean, I've avoided a lot of meat. I don't know very much on meat. To be clear. But I did think it was interesting that Queen commented on it.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, you're using Matter Eater. Which I was like, Why does this matter? Eater.
Thinking emoji. Makes me think of how like somebody realizing something like just for the first time, right? And then commenting on it, but like you're in like such like, you know, pattern recognition mode because of like the game that you're playing, right? That you're like, do they know something that I don't know?
I'm so glad that my 50-50 perk thing just triggered, because I really wanted 2 perks here. And it has, I feel like it has not been triggering very much. For 50-50 odds.
What were they?
Well, the perk that I ended up picking was Saving Grace, but one of the other options here was extra perk in every Holy Mountain. And like obviously I want more perks in every Holy Mountain, but like I want to pick the perk that I want. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah. Totally. Alright, we have doubled our researching speed. I believe they call that stonks.
Yay, the stonks.
Research stonks, even. Right, all the things that I'm sending are underwhelming.
LMAO, get whelmed.
No, it's actually it's the opposite of that.
You know, you did say that. You right.
I'd kill to be whelmed right now, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I should go kill some aliens, though. Because they're probably gonna get pissy soon. We are cruising through research much quicker now, though. It's very nice. At roughly double the rate, would you believe it or not? Turns out doubling your number of labs doubles your effective research speed, which is, I know, crazy concept. Right. That's the last one. Yep, that is the last progressive check that I can send out. I have two filler checks and then the last progressive check, and then I will be done so with that Corio.
GG getting your checks.
Thank you. Well, I'll be soft DK. Technically there are other checks, but most of them are probably Big O Pants or Ice Trap, so.
Listen. You gotta get every Big O Pants.
How else are they supposed to get the Big O if they don't have all of the Big O Pants? It's critical.
Why am I still using this wand?
Great question.
Like, I just realized one of the wands with me, I don't know why I haven't replaced it with a better wand yet. Like, it's fine, but it could be better. We can, you know what? We're doing that before we go into meat. We're gonna improve that one too. We don't need these.
I didn't finish saying what my suggestion for meatball was. If you want to hear it.
I'm fine to hear. Yeah. What's the suggestion?
My strategy for it was move it down until you have exited the meat realm.
Oh, because it'll chase you out of meat realm.
It will. It's totally going to chase you right out of the meat realm.
That's probably smart because I really do not like being in meat realm. I cannot stress how much I hate being in meat realm.
Like, as soon as I realized what was happening in meat realm, I was like, oh, this is bad. Especially when I realized there was a fucking boss. It's like, this is not it. Yeah.
Oh, that's just a pool of lava! Oh god, I forgot this world still has lava! Oh no! Oh.
Have you considered picking up, for all of its slight inconveniences, its one enormous upside, freeze field that makes you immune to lava?
You know, there is in fact a freeze field that is like, I skipped it. I can go back and pick it up at some point. I left it behind.
Why do you not like freeze field?
I don't want it because I feel like there's some stuff I want to do that I think it would make inconvenient.
I mean, yes, it does make several things inconvenient. However, lava is just a literal non-issue, which makes hell so cozy.
Like, if I want to pour some liquids out, I feel like those liquids are gonna freeze next to me instead of letting me potion master.
No. You can pour liquids out. It takes it a second to activate. It doesn't like freeze midair. I don't think. Maybe I've only ever poured out liquids that can't freeze. I can test it. I don't think so though. Because I can only think of shooting liquids out of potions that don't freeze anyways. So... Would you like to know when I test that? If
Sure.
it is something to actually be concerned about?
Yeah. I'd be down.
Word. Oh, I need to go delete this other face.
No more shuffle. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, I've been wondering, do you happen to know, I'm sure you probably haven't messed with it, because by the time you get this spell, it's probably like a like, you're not settling for shuffle ones. But I was wondering if the like, wand refresh spell would have, like, interesting synergy with a shuffle wand.
I don't know. I would think that it wouldn't matter, basically.
That's what I was thinking.
Because at least as far as my understanding of how shuffle works, it's whenever you go to use the wand, it, like, you know, sets the order and then goes through all the spells and then resets the order when it gets to the end again, kind of thing. Which, if that's how it works, then, like, it would just like from your own observation, you wouldn't see a difference, like, no matter where you put the thing, because...
Well, no, you would just basically only get the spells after it or before it.
Oh, yeah, probably. I guess that's true, because I would assume that's true, anyway. I guess that's a great question. I don't know... I don't know...
Which could actually be really useful.
Yeah,
right?
That's a fascinating idea. It also, like, even if it does shuffle all spells, it would be the only way that you could have things duplicate. Like if you have one copy of something, but then you also have the wand refresh, that one copy could trigger multiple times in a row, and otherwise it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I hadn't considered the idea that if it still ignores things past it or not, because I don't know how that interacts. And I could have tested it up until 5 seconds ago. No, please do not launch worms at me. That's very rude. No. Bad. Note to self, don't let enemies pick up worm launcher one.
A quotation message. A small key for my Ganon's tower. Well, it looks like I wasted 9.5 hours. Sitting up mostly nothing of substance.
Listen, that's substance.
You
may not like it, but this is what peak substance looks like.
Oh, God. Alright. Well, that's Victorio. And I probably should just end stream, but I'm not gonna play some Noita. Alright, well. The main reason I want to get Noita is because I feel like if I just notate where all of the orbs are, because I have 10 of them, right? Surely there's a pattern that will point me to the rest of them, right?
No.
Did you say no?
No, I said yeah. Like I'm listening, hearing your thoughts out. Like yeah. Yeah. What you're saying.
I thought you were just like immediately like no. Just like no, absolutely no pattern to think of. Like that is an extremely uncharacteristic, like, just firm denial. Thank you for that golden refresh there. Let me change my category.
No. That's very funny. It's like... Like, even if I didn't agree with it, like, I feel like there's no way I would ever not encourage more mapping, because mapping I think is so great.
Right.
It's just very comical. The idea. No.
No, there's no pattern. No pattern. Patterns in Noita? Never.
Yeah.
Right, let me... Done. Now there we go. Here we go. Alright. And we're Noita. It's Noita time.
Oh, we Noita.
Oh, I think I remember. Does anyone want to like happen to redeem a backup smile? Because I'm pretty sure I was like, yeah, I'm like right in front of a boss.
Didn't I redeem a backup, like before you went to bed? Did you not do that backup? Like I thought
Maybe
the last time you were playing, unless I missed. Maybe you played more. Is this your second time coming back to here?
No.
No, but yeah, then I redeemed make a backup, and you were gonna make it. You said you would make the backup after stream ended because you were gonna save and quit, and I redeemed make a backup. So you should have a backup right now, unless you didn't actually make it.
I might have not made it.
Okay, well then you owe me this backup because it was already redeemed.
This is true. This is true. I'm sorry to let you down this way.
We're being scammed out of backups.
It's true. Where the only person who suffers is me. When did I end stream? Was it at like 3 a.m.?
I do not remember that. What I remember is you being here and me redeeming, like you were getting ready to end, but I had redeemed it because I was like, oh yeah, you're here. We should, there should be a backup. And then you were like, okay, I'll do it after, like, because you're gonna close the game, and you said you would do it afterwards. You could just do it again to be safe if you're not sure.
Yeah, I'm not. You caught me. I am uncertain. I am doubtful even. That was very EP. It's so bizarre to me, I totally do not get why sometimes the terminal is just like, oh yeah, okay, made the backup. It's like, are you sure? Did you really copy 350 meg in like a second? Or are you lying? And then other times the terminal's like, really gotta think about it. And like after an appropriate amount of time disappears.
Yeah.
It's very concerning.
One day, maybe, since like Bash allows for, you know, the whole status like messages at the end.
Yeah.
One day maybe that'll be out. Until then, you know, constant distrust. That's never gonna steer anyone wrong.
Never trust. Are you familiar with the untrusting trust paper?
No.
Or can I shake your like
Yes.
whole worldview of like how computers work? So the short version, which I'm more than happy to get into the long version, but the short version is that it is possible that there's a back door in essentially everything, like basically 99, point several nines percent of all modern computing software.
Yeah. This I've heard of. I've heard of that. Basically, everything might have a backdoor in it. That I'm aware of.
Yeah, like the same backdoor. Like it'll all like. Yeah.
This is part of why we're really there's a big concern about because said thing would use a specific encryption, and there's the whole concern that if that's ever actually decrypted, it would be bad for that reason. Was my understanding.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Say that again, I'm sorry. Just to make sure I was following.
Well, my understanding was just that there's a specific encryption that, as far as we know, has not been broken, and that this would be related. Like a lot of things that potentially have a backdoor are probably based on this encryption.
Oh no, it's so much worse than that. Like, it is comparatively catastrophic.
Gotcha.
That's basically like more an inevitability than anything else.
Yeah.
This is like, potentially like malevolent actors type of,
Alright.
What hurts you? Why are you not?
Power plant is great. Power plant is your friend. Look at how great power plant is.
I don't know that I don't know that I agree. Based on what I'm witnessing, which is that most of the things I cannot kill.
It's sure. If you want to look at it that way.
Gives me a heck of a concern.
That.
I don't know if anything is dying or not. I see damage being done, but I'm not sure if it's just myself. Okay, so, oh, hi there. Those are lots of missiles. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage to you. This seems like a problem.
I'm Eddie. I want to do damage to things. I don't like that you don't take damage, and I don't know how to kill you. Gosh.
This is true. That is what I sound like. Those are things that I have said. Alright, so it looks like this guy only deals in explosion damage. So I can make that work. Not with anything I currently have on me, but we happen to be next to Waldemar, so I should be able to find some spells that'll work. These are kind of explosion-y. Classic conundrum, Tiger. So basically, oh hey. A one that has something, oh hey, propane tanks would probably work, right? Surely. Nothing could go wrong shooting rapid-fire, infinite propane tanks, right?
I don't
that's
think so.
probably just,
That sounds like a
safe.
perfect idea.
I don't see any issues with this.
I love, like, Noita's fascinating to me because okay, you have like essentially like high fantasy kind of world, right? You're wizardy, alchemist, witchy individual, all this stuff, casting spell stuff, and then like early on, right from the beginning of Noita, you have like dudes with shotguns, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
and like, but in all honesty, they don't really feel like, I guess, out of place. Like it's like, all right, we got dudes with shotguns, and you got some other like kind of techie things like his Hisi base and stuff, but then you have like power plant that's just suddenly like, whoa, we got a whole lot of tech going on over here. What is this? Like,
Yeah. So propane tanks did nothing. All of them. All 6 of them.
well, that's not ideal.
It's not, actually. What about a nuke? Think a nuke will work? Probably not.
It sounded like you said a niv, and I'm like, I don't really know how a niv is gonna work, but all right.
We're bringing him back from the dead.
Oh wow, I just realized the niv is still dead. I kind of thought that a niv was back, and I just hadn't noticed.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen a Niv anywhere. I think a Niv is going for good.
That's so sad.
Don't worry. Banana will.
I mean, I can still appreciate Vinage, but miss a niv, you know.
This is true. This is true. Ow. Yeah, I don't think I've done any damage to this guy.
Oh.
I have learned a word and finish, though.
Oh yeah?
I think Silma means eye. Or eyeball.
I could see that, like Pala Sima, and then that's something Sima. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something eye.
Or maybe laser.
I've been considering like so I've had two like ideas.
Oh hey, I found a way to kill it. This is perfect. Yeah,
is it really taking damage from that? Are you kidding me?
It is.
I hate everything right now.
What do you mean? This is so good. No, come back over. This is so good.
Go back in. Don't. Become one with the curse.
Come on. It's great down here. Look, no, it's safe. What are you doing? Come on. No, don't heal. That's so rude. Wait, why do you have a healing friend? Die.
I've had plans for a long time to make or to do like a translation stream where I just take all of the like enemy names and stuff and try and translate them like essentially, you know, like Google Translate or DeepL, like nothing particularly great, but part of me is also like, you know, could just do a day with the like Finnish translation mod that's like built in.
Right.
But that sounds less fun.
It does, I agree. How do I scare it into the curse again?
I think you're just gonna have to accept this. I'm sorry.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
What text just popped up?
I just like instant gymed it.
Oh, you died. Well, that was a like you one more chance. Like you died.
No.
Ah.
No, my teleporting one killed it.
That, you know, that makes sense.
It's kinetic damage, huh? Spatial awareness. If you stop for a moment, you can sense your location relative to the This is huge. This is huge. This is the second radar that I've been waiting for. Oh, this is so much information.
Isn't it great? I have been so...
Oh, this is so good.
It's so very good.
Oh, this is...
I want you to know
incredible.
I've purposely been not going to get it because there was no way I was going to hide it from anyone.
right, yeah.
You can hide it by never stopping moving, but like, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to live without it for a while. It's fine. We'll live without this.
Oh, this is so good. What is the green?
That's a great question.
There's so many symbols to interpret here. Wait, what's the red?
Great questions. So many good questions.
We gotta find out what these are.
Recharge time and mana suck, but I want the spells to cast all 4 spells at once. Excellent. Do like a good cast spells at once.
Hey, summon tentacle with timer. I've been looking everywhere for you. Been wanting to summon tentacles with timers. So bad. Oh, that is very funny. I like teleport to the tips of the tentacles. I like put it on my telly ones. Oh god. This is very cursed. Wait, I took it off the one. Okay, I guess I didn't. There we go. Increase lifetime and flock of ducks. Oh wait, this one is really good. I just realized. I wish your capacity was better.
Alright, I finally started the beginnings of my attempt to make a
Oh, I see.
place. I maybe am making it too
yeah.
close to a scary place though. Maybe I should have picked a better location, but this seemed like a good location in my head.
I am jealous of how consistently sized your shelf.
You know, I get that a lot, actually.
That's such a weird thing to get a lot.
Alright, so we can just offload stuff here. Before I organize it. This is my non-organized place. And then we'll go organize it. This will give me room.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Went too far. Too far, too quick.
Downward bolt bundle. All of the bolts. All of the bundle.
Oh. Where? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, I need to heal. What? Oh, I see what's happening. Why the readings I'm getting are so fucking confusing. Because I'm on the border between East and Central, and so it was changing between like the East and the Central version. And so I was like, how is it like doing this like quadrant flipping thing? Like what is this positioning? And then I realized, well, okay. Hi thing. Hi. Hi. Whole thing. Oh, and now it's straight down. I don't remember where I even am. Create a backup? As you wish, Bear. Oh, hi, Hellworm.
All right, Bear. I will create. You know, if that's what you want, I'll create a backup too.
if I must.
Oh, I'm gonna have to finally start actually working on my thing now that we have a space for it. Now that we could make a grid.
Sim games if I have not.
Is that why? Oh, I guess I'm hearing some noises. So use this at some point. Oh, okay. I can. Okay. I will wait till I'm more.
But I think Bear is eepy. Is I think half asleep.
Yeah. I think that is true. You ever just fall forever? I know I do. audio only enabled? I see, I see, I see. Yeah, you are in fact hearing Noita noises.
Noi.
Noises.
Damn it.
Okay, we've reached the bottom. God, this perk is so good. Like, it gives you so much information, and I know what none of it means. So, I'm wondering, I assume that you know what all of these markings mean.
Yeah.
As far as just like
What?
Yeah. Oh, you. The second that was found. So, this was actually something that was like driving a few people watching my playthrough insane because I had been working on the map since like very early on. And like I'm doing all these things to try and get things to line up and figure out stuff that like how things could relationally be working. And when I finally found that, because I found that pretty late, like honestly, I found that area not too long, like shortly before I ended up taking my like break for like almost a year.
Yeah.
So when I finally found that, it's like finally now, like if you had this forever ago, the mapping would have been so much nicer. Like, but yeah, no, I was absolutely investigating everything with that.
What could be this far down?
I do like that not moving like while falling.
Yeah, does trigger it. That's very good. I hate that even if I keep up with the black hole because of how the chunks render, I can't actually just follow it continuously.
Yeah.
Makes me very sad.
I'm surprised they didn't like because they clearly did something to allow you to teleport, like, and if you're moving very fast in one direction from like teleporting, it seems to know to render things ahead of you, like to prioritize that.
Yeah.
But for some reason that same same thing doesn't seem to be done in the falling, and I don't understand why.
Oh, yeah.
I guess maybe they prioritize like horizontal chunks over vertical chunks, maybe.
Probably. I would believe that. I just heard an explosion. Alright, let's
Probably mine. When have
How am I
explosions ever
still-
not been fine, you know?
you know, you're probably right. I am almost next to something. I actually am next to something. Oh, ow. Okay, well, that's one something. Hi, Tang. Yes, you're very precious. Yes, you are. It's true. It's true. Hi, an island. It's convenient. Oh, it has these cool, swanky new spells that I haven't actually really gotten to experiment with very much. Alright, well, now I'm pouring it though. Hmm. Where the fuck is this thing?
Okay, I'm going to.
Or I hope your break is good. Oh, speaking of which, as we're there, and I will go ahead and use Bear's backup on the ad break. Hello. I am back, and welcome back from the ad break, everyone. I really appreciate you hanging out through to the other side of that, as always. Let's go ahead and get back into it, shall we? I have a very, very important message from Tank that you wanted to share with everyone. Um, yes, her name is Tangent. Tang for short. Also Tangy. She is very precious. I love her very much. Mm, it kind of almost feels like it's getting further away. Yeah, it's definitely getting further away. What the fuck? this is painful. Try this. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if some of the other markings make more sense from the surface before I go after like the red one, because its position seems to like be super fucking inconsistent. And I'm not sure if that's like because I'm at like the border or something, but okay, there's my already existing up. This is much preferable. Alright, time to make airplane noises in the upwards direction for, you know, a while. It's very good, Tiger. It's very good.
Yeah, big agree. Fire immunity is so good.
Yeah. Oh, that's lava. Oh, okay. Oh, that's where we were? Oh, I see. I forgot.
Hello, chest.
Interesting. Now the red is overlaying exactly this circle. Huh. Like when I'm immediately on the chest. Fascinating. Huh.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. I think I could chaotic polymorphine the chest into doing all I want. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Did I just make the same critical mistake from that other time?
Surely you would not do the same thing twice. That's no.
That's not anything like me. No, it went straight down. Okay, I just need to download the chunks. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, chest is fine. I'm going to move chest out from directly under. No, wait! Chest! Alright, chest is going in this tunnel where it will be safe as the lava pours in. But no, repeating my exact same mistake, that doesn't sound like me at all. I've never done anything like that, I don't think. Ah. Oh, you know what? I bet this portal has something to do with it. I remember it being a huge pain in the ass to get back from where the portal takes you. I'm not like keen on dealing with that right now. But I do like the idea of finding out where exactly the portal is directly underneath. Oh, why did those portals go away? I don't understand. It happened last time too.
Those assholes.
Like, why does it happen? Why are they like this? Are they shy? Wait, why are the red and the green so close? What could it mean? What? And they're almost on top of each other now? Huh? What does it all mean? Hi, friends. Hi. Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends.
I sure would love if this random pool of teleportation didn't follow me here. That would be nice.
Indeed. Is this the mountain it speaks of? I'm the red dot. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Classic. Remember that time you didn't know what the red dot was? Good times. Great times. We can never bring that back again.
Fucking Vinage. God damn it.
GG! Oh my god, Vinage! Oh, it's a GG.
Brutal.
So fucking brutal. Oh god. No, doing the same dumb mistake twice, or even thrice in a row is my thing. Hey, something. Welcome then. Sorry I missed your message initially. No, we all do a little failing to learn from our mistakes every now and again. Just getting over it, right? Yeah. Basically. I have a Death Mountain if I think it's not, and have a loop, Eddie. Just got to stroll, so now I have to be nice. I see. Well, welcome. I can't fucking believe that I was the red dot this whole goddamn time. I thought that these were like more radars, but they're just like the actual waypoints. This is so useful. This is much more useful than radars. Now the question is... Oh! So there he is, the green dot, his friend! Friend! I love that. That's very good. And then those are the Holy Mountains, and then all these other dots are other things. What could they be? Who knows? Probably things that I know about, but, you know, don't have. I'm fascinated by the idea that the pyramid is not important enough to be on the map. But every single Holy Mountain stop is. Oh no, I'm drunk, I'm wasted. Just fell into a pool of whiskey, which sounds like a euphemism for something much more horrible. Okay, so this is one of the dots. Yeah. How has your night been going, Sunday? Is it this thing? It sure is this thing. Wait, I just had a killer idea. Hold on, wait, hold on. I have a great idea. No. Motherfucker! It just vanished that easily? It fell off my screen for like half a second! And it just despawned it instantaneously.
Are we talking about the chest? Or which?
Yeah.
So, can I tell you about something about that? Like,
Yeah.
I know this came up before, and a long time ago. You know, it was didn't want information on it, but I am fairly certain I know what I don't think it's technically despawned, but I think the issue is that, like, if things fall farther than you do, then the only way to catch up would be to get underneath of it, and then, like, wherever it's saved, you would need to be under where it is before it loads again. Otherwise, it'll keep being underneath wherever's loading. So, like, it'll always be lower.
What if I go down faster?
Yeah. So if you were to go far away so that your area is not loaded, and then you were to go to under where it should be, and then you were to go up, in theory, I think you'd be able to find it again. The problem is, that would be very precise. Like, I don't know how realistic it is to do that, but I'm fairly certain that is kind of what's happening.
Okay. I'll give it a try, and if it doesn't work, I may load my backup, just because, like...
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, it would suck to lose that chest. Alright, I think I'm probably far away enough, I suspect.
I'm having an interesting thing happen in my meat exploration. I clearly am, like, being targeted by whatever the meat curse is, because, like, there's a red bubbling effect happening, like a tinking, like, I don't know what it is. But I'm not actually having my health fucked with. And I've never experienced that before, so I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure what it is that I've done that's not making my health not get fucked with, because I definitely have not killed Meatball. I haven't found Meatball yet.
Yeah.
And I've never been in Meat Realm before, to my memory, where my health was not getting fucked with. Oh, hello! Hello, Col me, Seal, oh my god. Col me, Silman, Siad. Okay, Col me has gotta mean, like, something important, because all the main enemies, I feel like, are Col me something.
Yeah, true. Maybe God or something?
Yeah. Meatball! 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 Die!
Just get home from
Please! Oh! Okay, we killed the meatball.
Sick.
Yeah.
That was fast.
That was fast. Ah! Stop shooting me! Stop! Stop.
And a curse was lit.
Yeah. We don't have the red tinking that somehow we were already blocking, but that's it. You know, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue with it. Okay, I want that. Oh, I forgot that there was gonna be a wand drop. Okay.
Alright, yeah, that did not respawn it. So, yeah, load the backup.
There's cages here? Oh my god. Do the cages actually do anything? I don't think the cages do anything.
I don't think so, no.
Ah! Oh, goodbye. Oh! God, Jesus. I don't know what hurt me. Oh, the pus.
Jesus.
Right.
It's all the way up to 400 meg now. It's just too much. It is too big of a save file.
Or maybe it's not a big enough save file. Oh, when you think about it.
You know what? You know what? You're right. If you consider that the only way to beat the game is to literally destroy it, you know, from the inside out, you just need a big enough save file that it can't load it.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid one, Tom. Probably, right? I don't see any issues with that.
I have a Death Mountain if I think it's not. That's poetry.
Sure. Probably about Noita. The program briefly didn't realize like where you were, and so I interpreted that terrain as like a mural on the background, and I was like, "What? Where the fuck are you? I thought you were in Meat World."
New weird mural world.
Alright. We are back. Oh, I forgot. I had it like gone up.
Hello, Mexi.
Hey, Maxie. Oh, we are thankfully. I'm much more to the west than I meant to be. There we go, 70 frames.
Perfect.
Don't you love it when, like, suddenly the game stops running at, like, a third or a fifth of its frame rate? It's just like, oh wait, this is I forgot. I'm not supposed to always run at 15 frames, only when like I need to save, you know, like CPU.
Classic.
Can I find my own, like... I'm so far down. Oh god. I'll swim up through lava lake. I'll do it. Not scared. It
I'm
only
Eddie.
singes me a little bit.
I'm not scared of lava lake because I just freeze.
It's true. True. I said that. Verbatim. In that voice, actually.
It was
You're
actually.
very good at impressions.
Yeah, I'm pretty spot on with most of them, I've been told.
It's true. If you look at my health bar, it looks like we're going back in time. The years, like, I swear I saw several years from Loreline there for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can, with one hand, while I continue teleporting upwards, unwrap the Suncroft's pull, and eat it with one hand. I think I managed it. And I'm not even halfway to the surface yet. Taking good time. That's peak efficiency. Also, Dwarf, to be fair, you could also not be scared of Lava Lake. You know, you could freeze it too.
Nah, that ain't me.
And about that freezing life.
You know, sometimes you just gotta constantly live in terror of Lava Lake, you know?
It's good for the complexion. No, wait, just.
Oh my gosh, we could make the chainsaw wand into our teleport wand at the low cost of it will damage us while we move. That's pretty great.
I mean, but like, counterpoint. Why would you?
It's a chainsaw wand.
Oh, right. But like, I guess I'll just kind of reiterate why though.
Eddie, you have to understand. I'm playing Doom and Archie.
This is true.
So, like, it's a chainsaw wand. A chainsaw is a Doom staple. This is clearly chainsaws
This
are a
is true.
Doom reference, you know?
Get stuck up there? Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is like, I could leave this other wand here so that if I'm going to collect other wands, there's no issue. And the other part of me is like, wow, that's a terrible idea. I want all my wands.
So yeah, I feel. Meat Realm does have some pretty good wands though.
It's true.
Oh no.
Terrifying.
Okay. So far so good. No, 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 no. Oh. I hate this so much. I'm trying to relocate red chest. This time it was much more methodical, and it's going well, but because of like how items, entities work when they leave the screen, like going up, going down, it doesn't matter. It's all scary.
Yeah.
And having to actually rely on my limitations sucks because I never took a perk that like increased my amount of levitation, which would actually be really, really useful here. No. Okay.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
I don't love that the chest interacts with Jibs when I don't. It's like it bounced on the final boss's corpse while I just went straight through it, so I lost hold of it momentarily. Not my favorite thing. Okay. 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 Chemicals, acid everywhere. Oh, is this? Yeah, okay. Okay. I mentioned that I hate what I'm doing right now.
You know, listen, I think what you're doing is great. You know, you don't have to worry about a chest being all the way down there, because it's going to be wherever you want it to be.
It's true. It's true. The journey is harrowing, but the reward is worthwhile.
Yeah, it's a chest wherever you want. It could be in, your little hut. You could go find a little hut thing, make a hut, and then you could have a little chest in your hut.
That is true. I think I found like one kami in this entire scene. And then I used it accidentally. Oh, hi Tang. Did you come to check on me? It's very sweet of you. Thank you. Hi Tang. Right back to it. I'm really glad that the black holes move fast enough to not create a perfectly smooth, like, path. Because otherwise I would have nothing to land on. Gesundheit.
Tony says thank you.
Yeah.
That is very funny. Like, thank you, Stepping Step Pap.
Right. Oh, hey, you can't. She was literally just pawing at like, I'm so sorry if that was like loud thumping. She wants to speak. She wants to be heard.
Yeah, surprisingly, she like gave us.
Alright. You think we're gonna kill ourselves here? I'm gonna guess no. Here's my guess. No, we won't kill ourselves here, we'll be fine. Perfect guess.
Yeah. Are you fighting the guy that I killed last stream?
Yeah, I'm killing.
She really wants to hurt
Going to
she wants to like
evil master person.
treat him like a little shit.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
The other wizard.
I could probably try and build a wand to make this fight better. But instead, we're just gonna hope my current wand would be fine. Right? That's what
that's what I did. And it like eventually worked. It did take a long time, but
So, like, the annoying thing is, I do know, like, how this fight works, but the problem is, like, it's... I don't really want to go make, like, a wand to specifically help mate with this fight. No, no, no! No, I don't like it when you do that. I don't like that. This is hilarious. Oh my god.
What? It's just chickens?
He kind of stuck. Yeah.
Wow. Easy fight.
A-okay with
So
this.
looking at it again, I do actually remember.
Oh my god! I didn't know your head did that. Jesus Christ, I've never seen this. Okay. Interesting.
Well. Oh, Jesus. I think the problem with the coral chest is that, like, the way that you go to it, like, if you go up to the ceiling and then go across, right? You're not going directly below it, so those chunks don't get loaded in. Because I've definitely dropped this thing further, and it has exited my screen, but it's been into chunks that I was just in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if that is like having a, you know, a protective kind of effect.
Oh, maybe.
Wait, did we sell? Okay, we did sell. Like,
Nope, 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 nope.
Okay. Got it.
Gosh. See, whenever you gasp, I just look over. I'm like, oh, what's happened? And then, you know, and then the stream catches up with the little delay.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Good save, good save.
Thank you. As I'll also go back here about 3 minutes. I hope you're having an excellent time. So this will probably be the last hour. Just that I, you know, actually still go to bed at a semi-reasonable time. I've been waking up like too early, to be honest. So, like, going to bed a couple hours later is probably actually a good thing. But
I think my next Noita stream is really just gonna have to be starting to fill out my spell area. Now that I've gone and killed some stuff.
So I notice yours is much more left to right.
So yes, but that's kind of because I accidentally built it right next to an orb room.
I see.
And I don't want to go in that orb room. So I'm avoiding it. I also am making it start a lot lower than I really intended. Part of me's thinking I'm gonna go make it somewhere else, but
yeah.
That's part of why I haven't decided yet. I'm like, you know, before I settle in here, maybe I pick somewhere else that I can go to.
Do you remember where mine is?
I don't remember ever watching you go into it. Every time I look away and then you're just there.
So, I think I know what orb room you're next to.
I mean, yeah. You probably do. You almost definitely should, anyway.
I believe you have decided to build it in exactly the same spot that I did.
Amazing.
Because basically, my entrance is if you like take the orb room and you remove all of the floor of the orb room, and then you just shoot a black hole. That's the entrance level to mine.
That that makes sense because when the boss comes, like it deletes stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So that was just like how far down I had to go to like level things off. So I could like actually walk in instead of like fly in. Which, to be fair, I fly in most of the time anyways, but... Hello, welcome back from the ads, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out through the other side of them as always. And go ahead and get back into it. Okay, fine. Oh, I deleted a portal. That's unfortunate. I didn't actually mean to hit the eyeball. Sorry, eyeball. This might be... Wait, there's still teleportation in there. Surely it's fine. Surely you can sustain yourself on, like, just a little bit less. No? Okay, bye, portal. Goodbye, portal. You will be missed. Hey, Steam. Hello. How is your day going? Very good. Excellent. Good night. Thanks, and I'm getting. Okay. We're fine.
Excellent.
Wasn't even worried.
I mean, why be worried, you know?
Yeah. No. It's fine. Everything is okay. It's just a little bit too far, I think.
Sold harder drugs. Excellent. Wonderful.
Proud of you.
Also, hello, Cornfield. One day I'll get back into Noita. Yes. I don't know if that's misspelled or if I just pronounce it. Probably the latter. I give up. Oh, maybe you did misspell.
That's my favorite drug? Nice. I don't think I have a favorite drug. No, is that true?
Alright, I
Like-
am going to wrap up. I need to go get ready for bed. Got work in the morning.
I should probably not continue. That was line of thought.
Put a wand and screenshot, kind of love it. Tiger
Well,
Headed
just
going.
start,
I'm very
yeah.
excited. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. I'm going to read you over to Eddie, who's going to be going for about another hour, and then Eddie can
Going
find
into
somewhere to go.
detail on like
So, have a good
how to
evening.
just
Take care.
ambiguate the question of what's my favorite drug. And I realized that maybe I should not. Just like, you know,